Welcome, my name is Isabella Brusati and I am the founder of Isabella Brusati Consulting. I am also a social media expert and I was a finalist of the Computer Weekly prestigious award on the best use of social media for private companies. The reason why I decided to shoot this video and to post this video is because I get consistently contacted by companies and by headhunters that are looking for social media experts that can design but also implement a social media strategy. What is really bugging me is the fact that when I'm asking them, okay, so what do you mean for social media? They usually go, well, I don't know, Twitter, Facebook, you put it together. And, 1 month you put together the strategy and in a couple of months we implement it and we are done. It's actually not how social media work. I think that a lot of companies are just jumping on the bandwagon of social media without realizing what social media really are. In particular, there are a lot of companies that have been successful at using social media because they thoroughly understand what social media can do for them. And there are 4 points that, in my view, every single company, whether you are a small business or whether you are a massive multinational, should take into consideration. The first one is planning. You have to be strategic about the social media. Doesn't necessarily mean that every single company need to have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and put everything together. No, that's not the way that it works. So you have to first of all understand what kind of platform are available on the market. What are the capabilities of this platform, and whether this platform can actually be consistent and useful for your strategy. One of the reasons why most companies want now to jump on the bandwagon of social media is because they say, oh, well, you know what? I got a fantastic big audience and I can actually start advertising my products. Well, actually, that's not the way that it works. Because the people that use social media, actually, those who are very successful at that, are very honest. It means that they base the use of a specific social platform. Some of them use more than one, but people tend to be very successful at 1 or 2. It's quite unusual that they are successful at all the platforms, also because it requires time to maintain them. And what they do, they are very honest. They actually show who they really are. They are not there to flog products to the market. And people understand that. People can sense very, very easily whether someone is on Twitter, is on YouTube, is on Facebook, is on LinkedIn for their own personal interest, or if they are there in order to add value. This is the third point, that everyone who wants to be on social media, especially companies, have to understand. Social media are not a platform that has to be used, like adverts on TV. You just flog, your adverts every 2 seconds and everyone is happy about it. That actually is classed as spamming. People don't want to be spammed. If you go on social media, you have to be strategic, decide what content you want to release, and making sure that the content that you are putting out on the market is adding value. If it is just waffling, if it is just adverts, people will simply not follow you. And it will be a total and utter failure. One of the best things about social media, and actually is one of the things that is most dreaded by most companies, is that people can comment. So if you are on Twitter, they can actually comment, they actually can write messages to you directly, they can retweet you, they can reply. If you are on LinkedIn, people can actually reach you very, very easily. If you are on Facebook and if you are on YouTube, people can add comments to your videos or to your posts. In YouTube, there are some companies that decide to disable the comments, and actually that's not the point, because the point of social media is actually to facilitate a dialogue and to be more approachable. If you can see that some, actually far too many of your followers are voicing concerns about the way that you're using social media, you have to listen to them. Because, as I said, people want companies or individuals that are honest and add value. Of course, you cannot please 100% of the people, but one of the main points is that if someone is addressing some issues as is not happy with the way that you're using social media, you have to listen, and most of all, you have to reply. That's because you have to enter into a dialogue. I've been heading up departments for social media, and one of the main issues that the people I was interacting with had was, oh my God, we cannot control what people are gonna say. Oh my God, I had other people, when I go to networking events, Twitter is dangerous. Oh my God, LinkedIn. The real problem is that most of the people hear that social media is the favor of the moment, but they don't understand what social media are. They don't understand what they are, and they don't understand how to use them. And that's one of the main reasons why they fail miserably. And most of the companies that are actually approaching social media experts saying, I want just, a platform, something, and, more or less you put some content together and we are just, telling them what are our marketing initiatives and so on. Well, they got it completely wrong. So these are just 4 basic points that every single company that is planning to go on use a social media platform should be aware of. Are you using social media correctly, or are you actually not? Do you know what social media can do for you? Are you being strategic? Are you there just because you are trying to sell your products? Are you just adding waffle rather than real value? You are actually preventing your followers from commenting on your content. Well, basically, that's not doing social media. That's actually damaging your brand. Thank you so much for watching.